Christine, if I could turn to you for another topic that has really garnered a lot of attention, and that is the issue of privacy and whether CBDCs could be the data that's going to be accumulated in the use of CBDCs, could be misused. And I think privacy has emerged as one of the issues that has been really very much discussed in the context of retail CBDCs in particular. What would be, do you think, the design features that could really address those concerns? And where do you see the appropriate trade-off between preserving privacy and know your customer and anti-money laundering type of safeguards?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and you are right that the public is particularly concerned about privacy. All the surveys that we've conducted, the client focus group, the reaching out exercises that we've conducted have all said the same thing. People are concerned about their privacy, and there is that, anxiety of a big brother central bank having access to data. And I think that's not a very well-grounded concern. And I'll try to explain to you why. A central bank has zero interest in using the personal data of the clients of the banks, because as François indicated, the banks will be the natural intermediaries that will actually be operating what is legally required in terms of anti-money laundering, countering the financing of terrorism, and know your customer regulatory requirements. The central bank is not going to do that. So the central bank is not interested in data. The central bank does not want to monetize data. On the other hand, some of the big tech companies that are considering venturing in the field of stable coins in particular have a great interest in using, collecting, handling, and analyzing data on a grand scale and monetizing it. So I think the anxiety is misplaced in relation to a central bank, and should be more concerned about what use is made of personal data and information by some of those large tech companies. Additional point, banks, commercial banks, of course have a lot of data. When we receive our reports, we know exactly how much we spent on food, how much we spent on traveling, how much we spent on entertainment, because our banks are telling us, essentially. So those data are available, analyzed, and are of service. It's a question of governance. How is it used? Is it monetized? Is it then, commercialized in some shape or form? But it is not in the interest and in the business of a central bank to actually do anything, mess around with data.